Yo,
Yo,
what's good, bro? We only got a couple more minutes until the New Year's.
nah, for real, bro. Like, it's mad surreal, bro. Like, we were just in 8th grade, now we seniors, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Nah, for real, it is crazy, bro. Like, actually, time flew.
Bro, I agree, bro. But have you created your New Year's resolution?
Nah, actually, I haven't. Have you?
Nah, bro. What are you planning on adding into it, bro?
First one, we definitely gotta like deepen our relationship with God and grow closer. That's a necessity, bro.
I agree.
And then second, bro, we gotta make motion together for real. Like on some real.
Bro, let's get a job then, bro. I've been telling you, bro, let's get a job, bro.
Bro, a job? The flip you mean a job, bro? You know dang well if we get a job together, we aren't getting anything done, bro. Our boss is gonna get mad at us.
Well, that's the point of it, bro. Like, if we get a job, bro, like, we could just goof around, bro, and still make money, bro. It don't matter.
Nah. You right, bro. I won't even lie. You right there. But in all seriousness, though, like, we gotta, like, do something this year that's leading to greatness, bro.
I know, bro. I've been thinking, bro, and I agree, bro, but, like, nothing pops up to mind, bro. Like, I don't know, bro.
Trust me, bro. It's just a matter of time.
Nah, bro, I agree, bro. I think we just gotta trust in God, for real, and, you know, like, we'll succeed, bro. We'll succeed.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
Alright, bro, but I have to go now, bro. Like, my parents are waiting for me right now.
Yeah.
We gotta go eat dinner, so.
Yeah, I understand, bro. All right, bro. It was good talking to you.
Alright, bro. I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right.
I gotta log in, bro. I gotta become better. I can't die average. I have to do something this year, even if it's 1%.
All right, what's good? I don't even know if the mic is working or not, so we're just gonna go like to it. I've been gone for quite a bit, some time now, 2 months to be exact. In that time, my hair's grown mad long, so I got a little bandana on to keep it back. And then we're in summertime. Also, I'm a senior. I'm going to be a senior at least. Crazy, cause like yesterday I was a freshman, bro. It's actually crazy. I was in IPC giggling it up with my little IPC table. Shout out to them. I've turned 17, just one more year until I'm an adult and I'm on my own. For the 2 months I've been gone, I've been like kind of going through a lot of spiritual warfare, bro. It's actually been mad crazy, bro. I won't even lie. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, my goal was to post the trading video, like the part 2, sooner. I was thinking that in my head that things were gonna be way easier, that I was gonna get these trades, and then I was gonna succeed on that video, but that didn't go my way. I quickly realized that it was gonna take more time in that. So it kind of goes in part to what I'm about to talk about, because after that, I also made another video to like, you know, keep that consistency going of like posting per week. And bro, that video fell too. And then I made another video, that video fell too. So it was 3 L's back to back in 1 week, because I saw that this video wasn't gonna happen, so I did another video. That video didn't happen, so I did another video. And it just continued to fail. And bro, like, it low-key like discouraged me at that moment. Like, I was like, damn, bro, like, I'm not gonna be able to post no videos for a week. And so instead of like trying to find another video, I instead just like tried to lock in on the trading video, try to get it out as soon as possible. And then that turned into 2 months where we're at right now. And bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, throughout that 2 months of me just not being consistent, not being my like godly path, bro, like I've encountered more spiritual warfare because I've been like so off course, so like not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's like it's been eating at me. So like I started up here whenever I started the channel. Like my spiritual life was up here, and then whenever I took the 2 months down, I went like all the way like down, bro. Like I had to like walk and take some steps back up. I feel like people set all these goals in the beginning of the year, all these high demand goals, all these stuff, and we think we're gonna have a smooth ride, like it's gonna be easy, like we're gonna make money and nothing's gonna happen, not knowing that there's like a divot in the road that you're gonna have to come up. And it's not to discourage you or anything, but it's so then you could rely on God more deeper, on a deeper level. It's so then you could one moment. Anyways, back to the topic. We have these divots in our road, right? And like it's not to discourage you at all. It's not to like bring you down. Matter of fact, it's so then you could, bro, shut up, Mando. I'm trying to film a YouTube video, bro. Mother flipper, man. Alright, so it's not to discourage.
We tired of playing with your ass, nigga. Today your ass is gonna die, bitch. Say goodnight, motherfucker.
This bird ain't letting me speak, bro. It's not so you could get discouraged, but so then you could rely on God more deeper, because we tend to put our identity in other things rather than God. From my personal experience, like with soccer, right? Like I play soccer, and I used to play for a club team outside of school, and like I used to put all my energy, all my hope on that. Like sophomore year, like suddenly I got an injury, and I was like, damn, like I got an injury, I'm not gonna be able to play for like 3 months, bro. Like this sucks, because I was putting all my time in that. And then I was like, bro, like why is this happening to me, or why do I have to go through this? Like what's the purpose of this? And then come to it later or during my injury, I realized that I was putting soccer above God. If you ask me, like, what do you find your identity in? I would have said soccer at the moment. And then, like, I realized, like, that was to bring me down to earth and realize, like, what's at your foundation? So throughout that period of time where I was injured, I reconnected with God. I found him, like, on a deeper level, and, like, came out from my injury even stronger than before, like spiritually and physically too, which is even crazier. So I feel like God humbles you to then exalt you more. And then also it could be so then you can appreciate the blessing more on a deeper level, because if God just handed you a mansion and $1 million, you wouldn't appreciate it as much compared to like if you went through all these problems, like say like your money got taken away, or like your money got put on hold so you couldn't receive none of your money, or like you had to pay more expenses than you thought. Whatever it is, like you would appreciate it more with the problems than without the problems, if that makes sense. Because then you would like look back and be like, wow, like I overcame that, or like God helped me through that issue, whatever it was. And it's so easy to like get distracted, like especially in this world today. Like bro, look at what I'm recording on. It literally has the apple that Adam and Eve bit, which is basically temptation. But it's so easy to get distracted with social media these days, like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you use. It's so easy to get distracted. So then like over a course of time, like I don't know if you saw in the skit, whenever it put present day and the goals, like it was clouded with a whole bunch of other things, college, like receipts, all this other stuff. And that can happen in our life. Like we could be so focused on a goal for like a month or a week, and then after that it's like what happened to it? You like lost track, you lost like the focus. Try to keep your focus, bro. Also keep your goals kind of like hidden. Don't really be telling nobody. Like whenever I made this skit, I didn't put my real goals in there for real. Like yes, I'm trying to get closer to God, and yes, I'm trying to make motion, but I didn't tell y'all everything that I'm doing, because bro, like it's better to keep some stuff silent. Just look in the book of Genesis, in the story of Joseph. He had multiple brothers, but his father favored him because he came from his favorite wife, Rachel. God had told him in the beginning by a dream, like how his brothers are gonna bow down to him at some point in their life. Whenever he told his brothers this, like his brothers hated that. Like they didn't like that at all, especially since he was the favorite child to the father, and he was like kind of like getting all this special treatment. Like he had this like robe and all this stuff that was way nicer than the other brothers. And so they saw this, they heard all this, like the dreams that he was telling them, and they got jealous. So they sold him. They lied to the dad that he died, and they sold him to be like a servant. And throughout that time, like of him serving the Egyptians, like he still stayed faithful to God. He didn't like curse the name of God at all. Even whenever he was put to jail, he was put to jail because of princess of Egypt's line on his name, basically. So they put him to jail, and this is all bad things happening in his life, for real. Like all bad things. He was sold as a servant, then his name got slandered on, and then he was put to jail, and he stayed in jail, but he still stayed faithful in God, which is even crazier to think. Like throughout all these things, like he still stayed faithful through God. And so like after a little bit of time, he got humbled in the sense of like, hold your tongue. Whenever he got humbled, then he also got moved up from the lowest point of like the hierarchy of like the society at the time to being one of the highest ones, to actually like ruling Egypt, where his brothers then came back, didn't even recognize him, and then actually bowed down to him. Once he revealed himself, the brothers were shocked, and like everything was fulfilled. Like what God had told him, the dream of everything, of how he's gonna be great and how his brothers was gonna bow down to him, like it was fulfilled. And then at the end of his story, he says something along the lines of like, you did bad towards me, but what you did bad towards me, God intended to do right, or God intended to bless me in. I think that's beautiful, bro. Like people can slander your name, people could do all these things, or like you could go through hardships. You may see it as hardships, you may see it as something bad that's happening in your life, but you don't realize that God's gonna do something from the bad and turn it to good. Most of the time people ask themselves like, or ask God like, why me? Why is this happening to me? Not realizing that this is happening for you, so then you could grow stronger, more patient. Have you ever realized how like whenever you pray for something, you usually tend to get the opposite? But it's so then you could also learn and come out with what you prayed for. So say like you want patience. Instead of God giving you patience, through magically giving you patience, he's gonna test you in order so you can gain patience. In other words, stick to your dreams, stick to your goals, set benchmarks, don't spew them out to like nobody, for real, like especially small-minded people. And then also like, bro, if you got a dream, or like if there's something in your head that continues to visit you and it kind of scares you to like actually take full action on that, that's what you're supposed to be doing, bro. Like if it scares you, that's what you're supposed to be doing. And just take a look of like the big movies, whatever, like before they reach what they're supposed to do, they're scared. Like whenever Spider-Man's about to jump off to see if he could like even do his webs, he's like looking above at the streets on top of a skyscraper, and like it's just pure faith that he makes it. He just jumps by pure faith. But it's by him being scared and him having faith that he was like able to do it in the first place, and he succeeded, which led him to being the Spider-Man that we know today. If he never took that leap of faith, he would never be Spider-Man. If there's a dream or something that constantly visits you at night or like throughout the day, bro, do it. Even if it scares you, bro. Like your dream should be kind of scary, and whenever you look at it at the final destination, it should kind of be blurred out. Like you don't know how you're gonna get there. So yeah, your dream might be like a little bit scary. You might not know how to get there. You might go through hardships, but at the end of the day, it's all meant to happen so then you could grow. You might not understand it now, but trust me, God does, and he'll let you see it from another perspective. But only once you go under the divot and go over the bump, that's when you could look back, and then God will reveal why he made you go through that, because you'll gain a little bit of something that's gonna benefit you in the long run. Anyways, yeah, that's basically it for this video. I appreciate y'all for staying here. If y'all listen to me, hopefully y'all gain something, bro. A little bit of motivation to just like keep on pushing, keep on doing something. Even if it's not working your way right now, it will eventually work in your way. Just trust in God. Have a little bit of faith in yourself too. And yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Like, subscribe. God bless.
I'm waiting for feet planted beneath my compass, my transport.